Hey everybody, welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff, I'm your host. I'm on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel with three great guests tonight, Alex, Mark, and Ben. Let's hear that theme music.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct.
That is correct. It is correct that we are in round one. And everybody's talking about ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT, this artificial intelligence, to plan a trip to Pittsburgh for me. I said, give me a list and then tell me if those are places I should go or shouldn't go when I go to Pittsburgh. So it gave me an itinerary and places to go and not to go. You just got to tell me, what did ChatGPT say? The best and the worst places in Pittsburgh. We're going to start with Alex. The National Aviary. Now, this is the largest aviary in the U.S. and home to more than 500 birds across 150 species from around the world. Do you think ChatGPT said that was the best place or a worst place to go in Pittsburgh?
I'd say it's a best place because nature is beautiful.
All right, the best
Hopefully.
place is correct. Put National Aviary on your itinerary. Over to Mark. The Pittsburgh Zoo and PPG Aquarium. Now, this place, you have a wide range of animals and aquatic life with lots of interactive exhibits that are great for kids. Is that the best or worst place to go in Pittsburgh?
I think second to the National Aviary is my favorite place. The Pittsburgh Zoo is a close second, so I'm going to say the best.
The best is correct. Over to Ben. Randyland. Randyland's an eclectic, colorful landmark on the Mexican War Street neighborhood of Pittsburgh's north side. Randyland is an artistic installation and labor of love by local resident Randy Gilson. Does ChatGPT think we should go to Randyland?
Yeah, ChatGPT definitely said to go there.
He's sending me there. That is correct. That is the best, one of the best places to go in Pittsburgh. Over to Alex. The Southside Flats late at night. The Southside Flats late at night. It's known for its vibrant nightlife. The Southside Flats.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna say it was the worst just because late at night irks me a little.
Yeah, late at night. ChatGPT, kind of a party pooper. It also added it can get quite rowdy late hours, which might not be everyone's cup of tea. That's what ChatGPT said. But it is a beautiful part of Pittsburgh, lots of restaurants and bars. Speaking of restaurants and bars, over to Mark. Carson Street during St. Patrick's Day. Does ChatGPT think you should go to St. Patty's Day parade or skip it?
Well, the older I get, the more I would avoid that like the plague. But I'm guessing that they'll send you there.
Oh, ChatGPT says that's the worst.
I agree.
This could be
right.
a rowdy. This could be a rowdy time with heavy drinking and big crowds. It might not be enjoyable for people looking for a peaceful, family-friendly environment.
ChatGPT doesn't know you at all.
ChatGPT doesn't party. All right, over to Ben. We're going all around the boroughs here. The north side, the North Shore on game day. That's where the Steelers or Pirates would play at the North Shore. Does ChatGPT say you should go to the North Shore on game day?
Nah, I don't think so.
That is correct. He said if you're not a fan of crowds or sports, the North Shore can be overwhelming on game days. So yeah, if you're not a fan, skip. You won't see ChatGPT there, that's for sure. And our last one, over to Alex, the Strip District. The Strip District. We're hitting all the areas of Pittsburgh. Is this the best or the worst place to go? This is a historic market district in Pittsburgh. It has bustling food vendors, restaurants, shops selling all sorts of wares. Grab some local food or shop for unique gifts. It's a hard sell. You think it? But did it say it was the best or the worst place to go?
I think it probably said it was the best? Question mark.
The best
The
is correct. Over to Mark. Mount Washington. Breathtaking view of the skyline, day or night.
100%.
But is it
Yes.
too crowded for ChatGPT?
It depends on when you go. There's a lot of overlooks out there. I'm gonna say yes on that one.
Yes is the best. That is correct. And to Ben, the last one, Point State Park. It's just located at the confluence of the Allegheny and the Monongahela. It offers a beautiful panoramic view of the Pittsburgh skyline and ... It's to be continued after your answer.
It sounds terrible, but I bet ChatGPT sent us there anyways. The best.
It is the best. It's also home to the Fort Pitt Museum and Fort Pitt Blockhouse, the oldest building in Pittsburgh. Everybody crushed their Pittsburgh landmarks and sections of Pittsburgh. We have a very close game. Alex and Ben with 3, Mark with 2. Mark, you get to pick the order for round 2. Do you want to keep it the same or change it up?
Alex is doing great at first, so let's just leave it how it is.
All right, we'll go Alex, Mark, and Ben. That means Alex is going to go to the hot seat first. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Grand Rapids, Michigan right now. I am a sophomore in college, and I go to Saginaw Valley State University, which is on the other side of Michigan, and I'm home for the summer. I've nothing to promote, but you can follow my Instagram. It's xalexxrose.
We can do that. We'll put that link in the show notes. Are those stickers on your ceiling? Do they glow in the dark?
Yes, they do.
Oh, very nice.
It's really cool.
Well, are you ready for the hot seats?
Yes.
So in this round, each of my guests are going to get one question from these 3 categories: Star Wars, who said it? The answer is a number, and technology. Your Star Wars, who said it question, Alex. You have controlled your fear. Now release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me. I say it with a real high-pitched voice.
I don't watch Star Wars at all, so I'm going to guess one of the characters that I know the names of. I'm going to say Darth Vader.
Darth Vader as a guess is correct from The Empire Strikes Back. Your answer is a number. That's the clue. How many letters are there in the Latin or Roman alphabet? The answer is a number.
Go with 26 because that's what I know as an alphabet.
26. I thought I might trick you. Is correct. And your technology question. The iPhone has only one button on the front of the phone when it was originally released. What is the official name of that one button on the iPhone?
The home button?
Home button is correct. The home button. All right, so now you have a chance to earn 5 bonus points. I'll read you a question like name 5 spices in your spice cabinet. You have to give me 5 things that fit in there, but I'm going to put 10 seconds on the clock. Alex, you have 10 seconds to name 5 types of public transportation and go.
A bus, a trolley, a tandem bicycle, a subway, another train.
I think you got 5 for 5. That was very good. Under pressure, you came away with the bonus points. We're going to move Mark to the hot seat. Mark, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Where are you calling in from?
Calling in from West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, a suburb of Pittsburgh.
Right. Wasn't on the ChatGPT's best or worst list. Tell us about West Mifflin. What's going on over there?
It's pretty quiet. I work from home a few days a week. On the weekends, I'm a professional wrestling referee, hence the photos behind me. I'm a big 80s wrestling fan. And, I spend my time yelling at bad guys.
When I was maybe 12 years old, the WWF, for some reason, came to Valley High School in New Kensington, which is real close to where I'm from. And I've never heard or seen anything like that. It was just crazy that the WWF was in this very small town where I'm from.
That's
Was
right.
that common back then?
I'm probably not that much. We're probably similar in age, so it can come from Niagara Falls, New York, and they'd come to the convention center every now and then. So maybe the small towns were on maybe the C team, the C level, possibly.
Oh, very nice. And the New Kensington is the birthplace of aluminum. That won't come up later, but just so you know. Are you? Oh, is there anything you would like to plug or promote or talk about? Any links you'd like to share?
I don't have a lot of links. You can find me on Facebook under Mark Charles III. I'm on Instagram. You can find me at the KSWA, Keystone State Wrestling Alliance in Pittsburgh on the weekends, and several other wrestling promotions around the Western Pennsylvania area.
Very good. So, Mark, are you ready for the hot seats?
Ready as I'm going to be.
All right. Your Star Wars Who Said It? You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. You were to bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. Who said that?
Goodness, that's I'm going to guess Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn is incorrect. It was
Ah.
the OG himself, Obi-Wan.
He was the one I was going to go with first, and I second guessed it.
All right, the answer is a number. With the jokers removed, how many cards are there in a deck of cards?
52.
52 is correct. And your technology question, Adobe Acrobat Reader is most frequently used to read computer files ending in what extension?
That would be PDF.
PDF is PD correct. I don't know that. So I have a name 5 bonus question for you. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Mark, name 5 things that float in water and go.
Ducks, fish, plastic, lifesavers, and boats. Is that 5? I think that's 5.
That is 5. I always let the timer go the whole way. You got 5 bonus points. We're going to move Ben to the hot seat. Ben, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All I know is we're looking at everybody's back wall. I see categories in there. And Catan, 2 of my favorite games.
What I was hoping you'd notice is that they've been organized by color.
Oh, look at that. Very nice. I did not notice that, but they are all the way, even the books.
Yeah, COVID was a long pandemic.
Well, tell us where you're calling in from, Ben.
I'm calling in from Vienna, Virginia, which is just outside the Washington, D.C. area.
Anything happening out there? Sometimes news stories come out of that area. I don't know.
Yeah, most recently we got a new food truck down the street. Yeah, there's stuff always happening on the other side of the river, but every couple of years I move a few more miles west, a little further and further away from D.C. So, God willing, in a decade I'll be in West Virginia.
Oh, very nice. Anything you'd like to plug, promote, talk about?
No, not really. We found your show because we were just on a huge road trip. My wife downloaded dozens of episodes to listen to. So we're super glad we found you guys. Love your show.
Yeah, I'm super glad you're here. This is a lot of fun, and I'm about to change things up and put you in the hot seat. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Ben, your Star Wars Who Said It? Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dustin' crops, farm boy. Who said that?
Yeah, that sounds like Harrison Ford as Han Solo.
Han Solo is correct. Little suspense. The answer is a number. How long is one period in an ice hockey game?
Oh man, this sounds like a Pittsburgh question, not a Virginia question. How about 20 minutes?
20 minutes is correct. And your technology question, this is very serious science. In the movie Back to the Future, what piece of technology makes time travel possible?
Yeah, it's the flux capacitor that Doc came up with after he hit his head on the toilet.
The flux capacitor is correct. And I'll put 10 seconds on the clock for you, Ben. Name 5 things that sink in water and go.
Very small rocks, coins, cars, people who are holding their breath long enough, lead weights, gold bars.
Oh, you got 6 at the buzzer. I can only take 5, but you ran the board. Let's go to that scoreboard. As we go into the final round, we have a very close game. We have Alexandria and Benjamin at 11, Mark with 9. 2 points separate first and second place, but we have 30 points remaining in this final round. And in this round, I've asked each of my guests to bring in their own buzzers. Let's go around the room and hear your buzzers so that we know how round 3 is going to play out. Ben, let's hear your buzzer. He's got the train whistle. Mark.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the savage. And to Alex, you got the coins in the box.
They're thumbtacks. I couldn't think of the word.
Thumbtacks, that's dangerous.
That's a wrestling thing right there.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell that those were thumbtacks by the sound man? Come on.
So in this round, I'm going to read a series of very vague questions. Who am I? What invention? What food am I? And I'm going to start to read a series of clues to help you get to the answer. With those buzzers, you can buzz in at any time. You can buzz in multiple times. There's no limit to how many times you can buzz in. If you buzz in on the first clue and get it right, that's worth 3 points. The second clue is worth 2 points. And the last clue is worth 1 point. When you're right, you're going to earn those points. But if you're wrong, you will lose that point value. There's 30 points total available. Are you ready for the first video question? I made little videos, and sometimes the videos help you and sometimes they don't. So, be careful. I'm looking for a food. What food am I? I was invented in 1938 by Ruth Graves Wakefield. What food am I? My second clue, also involving Ruth Graves Wakefield, was the co-owner of the Toll House Inn in Whitman, Massachusetts. Mark, I heard savage.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies is correct. The old Toll House. All right, I'm looking for a sport. Is it wrestling? You can pre-guess for 4 points. All right, variations of this game trace back to the 18th century in England. Mark.
Backgammon.
Incorrect. And I did warn everybody on that one.
You did. You said it.
Sometimes the pictures help. Sometimes they don't. Our second clue for 2 points. My first professional players were paid in 1869.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Mark.
Poker
is incorrect. But you're on the right trail because the first World Series was held in 1903 between the Boston Red Sox and Pittsburgh Pirates. Over to Ben. I heard the train whistle first.
Baseball
is correct. I was going with the World Series of Poker. That's why you're kind of on the right track.
Get it.
I'm looking for an invention. What invention am I? The electric version of me was invented in 1831. Sometimes the pictures help, sometimes they don't. Our second clue for 2 points. I became wireless in the 1990s. Was that an oh yeah?
It's an oh yeah.
Over
Telephone.
to Mark. Telephone is incorrect.
You're a rat, sir. You are a rat.
All right. We'll go to that last clue. Still based on phones. With cell phones, you can now answer me from anywhere in the world. There's electric ones, then they were wireless ones, now cell phones. It's the doorbell. The doorbell.
Wow.
Tricky rascal, you.
All right, I got you. I'm looking for a food. This one I think this one's gettable. The country with the highest per capita consumption of me is Argentina. We'll go to that second clue for 2 points. I am made by infusing water with carbon dioxide. I heard tax in a box first, Alex.
Soda.
Soda is correct. Nice pull for 2
I'm
points.
not sure why I called it soda. I call it pop in Michigan. But you know.
Don't tell the neighbors. What am I? I'm looking for a what? I'm a thing on this one. It could be anything, really. Very vague question. John F. Kennedy used me to relieve his back pain.
So many wrong answers to that.
That's all I got.
We'll go to the second clue. One version of me was designed by Charles and Ray Eames in 1948. Over to Ben.
A reclining chair.
Reclining chair is, David's saying yes. It is the rocking chair is what we were looking for, but I think David allows me to give chair a point there. All right, I'm looking for a household item. What household item am I? Am I toilet paper on a roll? The oldest known version, which dates back to 5th and 4th century BC, was found in a frozen tomb in Siberia. Could be toilet paper. Traditionally, I am made of wool, but can also be made of silk, cotton, or synthetic fibers. We'll go to that third clue for I almost saw a train whistle. Our third clue for 1 point. The Persians are world renowned for their quality, craftsmanship, and beauty. I heard, Mark.
Rug
or carpet is correct.
Okay.
Correct. We have 4 questions remaining. I'm looking for another food. What food am I? I am believed to be discovered in 5,000 to 6,000 BC in Mesopotamia. No, a little vague. Maybe not. Let's go to that second clue for 2 points. I am produced by bacterial fermentation. I think I heard train whistle first. Producer verified. Ben.
Beer.
Beer is incorrect. Alex, you did buzz in. You have the option.
Wine.
Wine is incorrect. It'll cost you 2 points. Our third clue coming up here. This should give it away. The bacteria used to make me is known as Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus. They love writing questions I can't pronounce. We're looking for everybody's favorite, yogurt. Yogurt. All right, 3 questions remaining. Where am I in the universe? It could be. This is literally anywhere. I have an extremely hostile environment with a surface temperature around 900 degrees. I am the third brightest natural object in the Earth's sky.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I heard, right before the tax. Mark.
Is it Saturn?
Saturn is incorrect. Alex, for the option? You don't have to take it. You just have the option to buzz in because you did buzz in.
I'm gonna go a little bit with my gut, even though it's probably wrong. Venus.
Venus. Where am I in the universe? Well, I'm right next door on Venus is correct. Correct. I didn't go too far on that question.
Yeah.
But we do have 2 questions remaining. Which airport am I stranded at? I'm stuck somewhere in the world. Can you figure it out and get me home? I have 9 passenger terminals arranged in the shape of the letter U. Our second clue for 2 points. I am the 3rd busiest airport in the world. And if you don't know it, this third clue, everybody's favorite. Movies like Die Hard 2, Speed, and The Graduate were filmed here. Alex.
LAX.
LAX. ALEX is correct. Correct. Oh, wait. Correct. I get so excited I missed the buzzer. All right. I must have been hungry writing these because here's another food one. What food item am I? I am served in over 40 locations around the United States. Could be anything, right? Over 40 is like a million also. I was invented by 3 brothers, Joe, Dick, and Stanley. Our third clue for 1 point. I am the sandwich most associated with Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And the guy not from Pittsburgh buzzed in. Ben.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Philly cheesesteak is incorrect.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mark.
Permanente sandwich.
It is the Permane Brothers sandwich is correct.
That's an unfair one, but I'll take it.
I've never had that, but it looks good.
Oh, Alex, you
It's
have to come and try this.
Yeah. Well, let's go to that scoreboard. It was a very close game. The final round was chaotic. We have Mark with 4, Benjamin with 11, but Alex with 14 is our winner tonight. Congratulations, Alex. We have time to go around real quick. Anything else you'd like to plug, promote, talk about? We'll start with Ben.
No. Yeah, had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Go on a road trip. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's true. Download these episodes for road trips. It'll drown out your screaming kids.
That's a great plan. Hey, over to Mark.
You know, you brought up the question about 52 cards in a deck, and I remember this always because when I was about 6 years old, my uncle asked me if I wanted to play 52 pickup, and I told him I did. So he threw all the cards on the floor, and I had to pick them all up.
Like, Uncle. Yeah.
52 pickup. Always remember.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You'll be on a game show, and it'll come in handy.
Thanks. Now you're like, thanks, Uncle. And our winner, Alex, anything you'd like to plug, promote, talk about?
To follow me on my Instagram, xalexxrose. Come to Michigan. It's absolutely beautiful. And our beers are only $6, which I just learned is like cheap, at least the place I work at. So apparently it's cheap compared to Boston. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
Everything's cheap compared to Boston. Let's hear that theme music.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct. You are correct. That is correct.
That is correct. We're going to play a game called Try-Bonds, birds or Australian slang words, real or fake flavors of Doritos. Hey everybody, this is Jeff from the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show, and we are looking for contestants for future episodes. If you'd like to play trivia here on the Armstrong Neighborhood channel, head over to stuffineverknew.com, click Be a Player, fill out the short form, and we'll get you on a future episode. Hope to see you in the hot seat.